Hi guys, Darth here. Let's start with a Black Series 6-inch action figure review. It's been a little while since I've reviewed a Black Series 6-inch figure because there hasn't been too much out right now. I finally got my hands on the LOM figure. I had this on pre-order with Amazon, Canadian Amazon, since like the beginning of September, I think. Maybe even the end of August, I can't remember. I had this on pre-order for like 2 months though, basically, and it finally came in. It took them a while. But it's not a character I was super needed to have right away. It's one I wanted, but not one I needed right away, so I'm okay with waiting. Happy I did because I was able to pick it up for retail, and I don't have to go trying to still hunt for it now. So, anyways, let's take a look at them in the packaging first. So here is good old LOM in the packaging, looking pretty cool. Got a cool image of him. He is number 67. You got a brief right, which is a rusty droid with insectile features. LOM was originally a protocol droid, but logic glitches allowed him to escape his programming and become a bounty hunter. That proved a perfect occupation for the cold, calculating mechanical. So, pretty cool. So I'm going to crack them open from the box. We'll take a closer look. Alright, so now I have LOM out of the packaging, and this figure is really cool. I honestly like it more than I was expecting to like it. LOM is by no means my favorite character. He's, especially in the new canon, he's a relatively minor character, and especially in the movies, you only see him when all the bounty hunters are together. But he's still one of those bounty hunters that's there, so I want to get that team together. And the figure in its own right, just on its own, is pretty cool. So first off, that pretty sweet head sculpt. There's a lot of really cool sculpt and detail and paint going into it. You got a nice gunmetal color for the head. And you got like this gold that's over the eyes, and then you can kind of see it. There's a green tinge there. When light is shown into the head, it actually kind of lights up the eyes green a bit, which is really cool. You also have some silver paint apps on the mouthpiece as well, and overall it just looks really sweet. I really do like that. Another really cool thing is the new protocol droid body that is pretty unique to LOM. I'm pretty sure everything except for the legs is unique to this figure. The legs, I think, are taken from the 3PO figure. Could be wrong. They could be new sculpt as well, but I'm thinking that everything except for the legs is new. And you've got this really nice glossy grayish black paint going on, and then this nice brown to simulate the rusting on the body as well, all throughout the figure, which looks really, really good. You got that little red marking there, which also is really cleanly applied. Then you got the pistons and whatnot, and the different pieces to him. He's got a trigger finger on his right hand, and just normal gripping hand on the left. Got a gunmetal silverish paint for the wires there. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a paint error on mine. There's some sort of like pinkish red scuffs on them, which I couldn't scrape off, which is a bit unfortunate. It's not a huge deal, but it is there and noticeable. Legs look really good as well. Peg holes at the bottom of the feet. I appreciate they put the number on the bottom of the foot as well. And overall, it's just a really good looking figure. I'm really happy with this. In terms of articulation, he's also pretty well articulated. It does enhance the protocol droid articulation. It's much better than the 3PO's ones. He does have a ball joint, or maybe I think it's that double ball joint they're starting to use now. You can look up really high. You can look down a bit, and you rotate it and pivot it a decent amount, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot, actually. Then you have rotation at the arms as well as a hinge out. You get a swivel at the bicep, which is a new feature. You also have a hinge at the elbow, which is also a new feature. These pistons here, you can see there, they kind of move up and down with the joint. This one doesn't bend too much. I don't know if it's just an error on my figure or if it's just with all of them. This one bends a decent amount. It goes to about 90 degrees. So you're not getting like a crazy amount of movement, but you don't need a crazy amount of movement. You just need that bit of bend. And you have a ball hinge at the wrist. This one goes in and up and down, which I'm liking. And this one goes in and out. Got a really nice ball joint at the torso. You can actually see, geez, more of that red. That's a bit unfortunate. But you pivot, rotate, do all the stuff you want to do. Leg articulation is a little limited, but again, he's a protocol droid, so you're probably not going to get a ton of stuff out of him. If you can kick forward like that, you move out a bit. These side pieces are pliable plastics. They move out of the way. You get rotation. Single hinge moves just shy of 90 degrees. It doesn't rotate there, and then you get the hinge with the pivot at the ankle. So decent articulation. You know, he's not crazy articulated, but he's still pretty good, and he's definitely better than the 3PO figures. In terms of accessories, he just comes with one accessory, which is his blaster rifle, which is the DL-19 repeating rifle we've seen with Stormtroopers, and it's coming with the Dengar figure, which I have on order. It's shipped. It shipped like 3 weeks ago from Big Bad Toy Store, and I still haven't got it yet, so I'm getting a little worried about that, but whatever. Hopefully that comes in soon, because that figure looks amazing. But it's pretty good. It's made of a bit more of a pliable plastic, but it's not super pliable, so it wasn't like warped in the box, so that's good. One thing that's kind of weird though is it's made of this like almost semi-translucent plastic. It's a bit hard to see on camera. You can kind of see it right here. Either the plastic is so thin that it's semi-translucent, or for some reason they just use semi-translucent plastic for the blaster. I don't know why they did that. I think that's kind of weird. But you know, you can get him to hold it, so you can do like how he was in the movie. You can get him, you know, holding the rifle like he was in the movie. Just like that. And you can also get, obviously, him holding it with the trigger finger, and you can get a more gun-toting pose, which is always great as well, and that looks really, really cool. So overall, I think this is a really great figure. It has a lot of nice new sculpting, some great paint apps. I can't really complain about the one accessory because I have no idea what else you'd include with them, to be honest. So I think that's all really good. I don't think it's an essential part of a Black Series collection. If you don't have any care for the bounty hunters or anything, then there's not much point to get it, I suppose. But if you're a fan of, 100% recommend if you're a fan of the bounty hunters, and if you just like collecting the weirder characters like droids and stuff, again, they're 100% recommend picking it up. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And may the Force be with you.